Hello, agro lovers. Welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel once again. Today, I've got a very interesting and a very important topic to discuss with all of you. Before I go on, I would like to appreciate you all for subscribing, for telling your friends about what we do on this channel, and for your comments. I so much appreciate this. I really appreciate. And if you are watching for the first time, this channel is dedicated to farm owners, farm lovers, and agripreneurs looking for a way to improve productivity of their farm, and also for people looking for a way to establish their own farm and start agribusiness one way or the other. So all what we do on this channel is all about profitable and sustainable agriculture. Kindly click on the subscribe button to have access to more of our videos. Thank you so much. So the topic I'll be discussing today is how farmers can avoid the issue of glut market, the issue of glut. As we all know, year in, year out, farmers used to experience the issue of glut. And you would think, what do I mean by glut? Glut is a situation whereby there are influx of farmers coming to the market at the same time with farm produce. So therefore, the issue of supply and demand come into play. So therefore, the prices of the commodity dropping drastically, making farmers to be on the loser side. And one thing that is majorly responsible for this thing is that what we do in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa, is rainfed agriculture. In this kind of situation, we have most of our farmers planting at the same time. And when farmers plant at the same time, they are likely to harvest at the same time. And when they harvest at the same time, due to poor processing facility and storage facility, farmers don't have a choice than to bring their fresh commodity to the market straight to sell. So by so doing, many of them are hitting the market at the same time, and which results into glut. When supply is higher than demand, the consumer will have the price, the power to dictate the price for people bringing the supply. So today I'll be talking about how farmers can actually avoid this kind of problem. How farmers can make sure they don't fall on the side of glut every time, because this is one of the things that is actually responsible for low income among farmers. So the number one thing I'll be talking about is the issue of dry season farming. Dry season farming. I will advise people coming into agriculture newly, or even existing farmers, to look into the direction of dry season farming, especially for people who have stream or water body on their farm, or maybe a stream running through their farm. This is a very, very viable sector of agriculture, because at this time, during the dry season, we have majority of our farmers off the farm. So anything you produce during that time will actually command higher prices, because many of you are not going to the market. Fresh farm produce are not surplus in the market that time. So this is one of the viable way to actually avoid glut market scenario. Another thing is staggered planting. Staggered planting. What do I mean by staggered planting? By staggered planting, I mean, for example, if you have 5 acres of land and all you want to do is cassava. For you to avoid you ending up harvesting during the glut period, then you'll be having low price. So I advise people to do staggered planting. By staggered planting, you plant one acre of that 5 acres you have. In January, for example. In February, you plant the second acre. In March, you plant the third acre. April, you plant the fourth acre. And in May, you plant the fifth acre. By this time, if you plan your planting like this, your harvesting will not be happening at the same time. So therefore, there's higher possibility that even if some of them you happen to harvest some of them during the glut period where the commodity are commanding lower prices, most of them will not happen. The harvesting of other parts of your farm will not happen towards the time. So this is another way you can actually protect yourself from the issue of glut. And another thing is intercropping. I usually advise farmers. Monocropping is like you are putting all your egg in a basket. You are putting all your egg in a basket. If you are farming maize, you can actually intercrop with soybean. You can intercrop with melon. You can intercrop with so many things. So when you intercrop, you have like 2 or 3 crops on your farm. If one crop is commanding low price, definitely the other one will not be commanding low price. So you have like a backup for yourself. And fourthly, is the fourth point I'll be talking about is getting knowledge about storage. When you get knowledge about storage, for example, you have a maize farm and during the harvest period you discover that the prices in the market is just too low for you. And if you have a good storage knowledge, all that is left for you to do is just to dry your maize, shell it, bag it in a very conducive way and a very proper way, and store till the price will appreciate. By doing this, you've already protected yourself from selling your farm produce at lower premium. Lastly, and but not the least, before you farm or before you plant any crop, don't plant any crop because I love cassava, I love maize, that's why. No, your target should be market. So you should get information. Market information is very important. When you get market information, you get to know the crop or the produce that is always in lower supply in your area. When you go into such crop, there is high possibility, higher tendency that you cash out, because many people in your locality are not planting those crops. So when you get market information, it will provide you with information like what are the demand and what are the prices the people are ready to buy. Take for example, this thing usually happens with cassava. The year, if you notice very well, the year that cassava command higher prices, the following year go and check in the market. The following year, the price of cassava will drop drastically. And the reason for this is because many farmers have heard that, last year a pickup of cassava goes for as high as 400,000 naira. So everybody wants to go to the farm and plant cassava. So the next season, many farmers will be coming to the market with cassava. And the law of supply and demand will set in again. Glut will happen and the price will fall. So with this point, I think I've made some points that will be very, very useful and guide you in planning your planting so as to avoid you harvesting during the glut period. If you find this video valuable and interesting one way or the other, kindly give it a like and share with your friends. For further questions and comments, suggestion, or anything on this topic or any agricultural topic, kindly drop it in the comment section. There we'll take it from there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Shishi.